What is up, legends? We are back. So we're gonna talk about a few things, and I'm gonna help everybody out. Talk about how you make builds in this. Because now that stuff is all coming together, and they're making things easier. Remember when I said in the original video, Scion, by the way, like subscribe, all that good stuff. I gotta do my YouTube stuff because I be forgetting majority of the time, but. Leave a comment, really helps. Likes help, subscribe helps. Obviously, if you want to stick around. So first things first, they made it so that we can now top up in this. Now, remember in the video that I said before last week, I literally said to them, I was like, we cannot help you. We can't spend anything right now. Why? Y'all don't like money? So I think they heard that because now our credit cards from Global and PayPal actually works on this game now. I really think they heard me when I said that, because that video actually got a lot of views and a lot of likes. Like, or why wouldn't you? I understand that they want to keep stuff for networking's sake. Don't want to put that much pressure on the network, but if you got people who playing the game like us from the global, and you got a global community who's just coming over here and supporting you, you might as well, because when they come global, we just going to do it again. So you might as well get that money. So they obviously agreed and made it so that we can actually top up now. So with that said, I do have a guild now. Bam, Legends. Somebody took Legends. Don't know why, but somebody took it. And yeah, I literally just made it just now. So yeah. So if you want to join up, you can. I had to limit it because the minute I'd start doing stuff like that, people just fly in like that because they recognize me. So I have to limit it. So I have to approve it. So, and then even the guild don't even, I mean, even my Discord don't know and say it right away because I want to do the video first, because believe it or not, people be in my Discord looking at what I say, and then they go make the video before, like literally that happens. Like literally that happens. So I have to stop saying certain things in the Discord because people will just be sitting there waiting, and then they go do the video, try to do it before I do it. I've noticed that quite a few times over the past month. I don't know why creators are doing that, but people are doing it. So with that said, we have the guild up. Shop is whatever. If you want to go in, their shop is not that great. So I'm talking to the company again. The most important thing in the shop that you really should have a focus on is our stamina, and there's not a lot of that in there. Like that's literally the most important thing in the game, that you should actually have something there for people to have like maybe like a monthly pass or something like that. That's literally the most fundamental thing that you should have there. They really don't. They have one thing, just one. And everything else is just off the currency. That nobody's going to do that. I'll tell you guys right now, in my experience, dev team work on that. Now let's talk about builds. So first character I'm going on builds is the first character you see here. You see she's actually the strongest, is because she takes the most hits, obviously being the tank. And I just kind of want to make her most as indestructible as possible when it comes to magic and physical, which you guys saw. She's pretty close to it right now. Physical, she really don't take much damage at all, even if it's somebody stronger than me or 3 levels higher than me. And I've seen it in PvP. People are struggling with her in PvP. When I watch PvP matches, like she soloed the whole team, which I was cracking up. That was hilarious. Because the person didn't have a lot of physical damage, and their magic damage person got killed by was killed by Eva. He ran over there and did, because I did auto obviously. He ran over there and did his AoE attack that dot damages everybody, and the magic person died. So they've had nobody left really but physical people. And they were doing between 2 to 10 to 15 or something like that damage to her. So how you get to that point? Very simple. But you do have to focus your stamina on that. You head over here. And you head to literally what it is today. And you see where I'm at right now. This is a stamina drain. You are not going to do anything else but this for the day if you decide to do something like this, because it costs stamina to actually get these parts. If I want to go ahead and get more of this, you see, I have to literally go into here. We got the I gotta do that. a good thing I paid attention to that. However, going over here, so you see, if you want any of the tank stuff, you need to actually go here and do this for the tank stuff. And then over here for the agility. Now, they put 2 different classes in there, so you can't ride one class all the way through, because you see, I need the resuscitation water for this. So I'm not even going to do this right now, because I'm going to have to do this level 35 one. I didn't know that I still had that. But that's what we need for that right there. Or you can do the priest one. You can wait for the priest day, but it's not priest day right now. So, yeah. But the reason why we were talking about that is if you go down here to the bottom, you're going to notice that you get physical defense. Actually, no, I could do this right now because I could push this up even more right now, which I actually want to do. So, oh, I can't go in there right now. Okay, that's fine. So, you see, you get physical defense and magical defense. What this now does is now every time that she's going to take a hit, that pushes up her coefficient. Now, what this game does compared to other games, some other games do it. Like, you know, I think Tower Fantasy does it with it's called resistance in that game. If you have a certain amount over what the attack damage of the attacker does, the attacker now gets a big debuff towards what they actually do, where they actually do no damage. And if you don't have, like, I believe it's like 300 or 400 or something like that, if you're that much higher, you do no damage. You do like nothing whatsoever. It's like you didn't do jack. You just wasted your turn. So what I'm doing is I'm pushing her towards that. It's very hard to get other characters to do that. You can make them more HP and more tanky and stuff like that, but I wouldn't focus on that because it's really hard to get them to that because they don't have any scalability for that. Warriors to an extent do, but they're never going to actually be tanks unless you put some type of tank thing on them. Now, with that said, I don't have a tank rune set on her. I have the HP, the lifesteal rune set on her, which is amazing. Still, I thought she was going to actually get lifesteal with the counter attack stuff, but they don't let you do that because if they did, you would never die, basically. So I kind of figured that's the reason why they wouldn't allow something like that. However, you can put the defensive tank set on the warrior set, which on the warrior class, which I suggest because warrior is always in trouble in this game. You could put attack and everything else on it as long as you know that you're going to max out that attack. But early game, I found that I can't always, even when I'm at an elemental advantage, you just don't kill like that. So you just end up in trouble majority of the time because the warrior is always somewhere to get jumped. So for what my warrior with my homie, I put the tank rune set on him so he lives a little bit longer. He does have HP regen on one of his attacks, but for the most part he is always in trouble and the most squishy person. Even my priest don't be that damn squishy because she don't be in trouble like that and be surrounded, but the warrior is always surrounded. So keep that in mind, that you need to make your warrior, if you're using a warrior, because some people don't, they use like, you know, the shooters or the mages and everything else like that. So even the rangers, I see, for the most part, if you're gonna go do warrior, you need more investment into the warrior to make sure the warrior actually survives. But back to this, what this essentially does is make my tank scary, basically. So what you could do on top of that, as you see over here, the Steel of Gods, which I don't fully have unlocked yet, but you can head over here to this. When being attacked by range, battle, and magic damage, you get a resistance buff, which this you automatically get this, so you don't necessarily have to worry about awakening in it. But when you go to awakening, what it does is this is more of a stamina sink because these are the individual pieces from the level 35 trials right here. You can't get them in anything else but level 35 trials, so you have to do each level 35 trial, and then when you can actually farm them, it gets a little bit easier. But the first completion of each level 35 trial will get you the parts you need, because if you look at them, see, like this I have to do today before it goes out. If you look at the this right here, those items are right here. They're literally giving you enough for the first awakening level. So as long as you can beat it, which they're not too hard, to be honest with you. So yeah. So you have the resolution on right here, which gives you at 100% during battle, you know, extra attack. I usually don't go after these passives because majority of the time you don't end up being at 100%. So yeah. And then when skill is not in cooldown, magic penetration. This is more for our magic users, stuff like this. So you could go ahead and like I said, you can actually awaken that. Now you can't actually put them in multiple. You have to choose. I just put them all in this one for right now for just the sake of that. I didn't have the runes. You have to buy the what am I doing? You have to buy the runes. Let me see, did that fix it? Yeah, that fixed it. You have to buy the runes in the store, and when you open up the market high enough, you get them. See, you see that I have bought them already. Can you stop talking? The resolution, defense, and enlightenment are right here, but you have to unlock it. So yeah, and you unlock it at level 2, basically. As you can see, port market, and this is about done. Right now, it starts getting really grindy in here, but please, please, please pay attention to this because this is a very important part of your power. As you can see, helps you out with builds and just in general, just with free resources. So definitely pay attention to that. But I think I've said everything that needs to be said right now. Oh, one other thing. Tomorrow, which is the 21st, the Silk Road opens up. That's what I call it. It's called Silk Archipelago, but as you can see right here, on the 21st to the 28th, the Coast of Death, you need to be level 33 to actually take this on. And in this shop right here, you see we got some good goodies. Right here, we got this SSR power armor right here, GG. You have some Stone of Creation, GG. You have spirits, and they'll synthesize pitches corresponding, which is part of your awakening. You notice you're gonna notice that further into your traits. So don't sleep on this. Hopefully that most of the people who started late can get up to this point. See, I'm at 34 right now. We're going to head over into 35. I could push it if I use my currency on that, but nah. Nah. And if I want to top up, I could push it, but I don't want to. All right, so you see right here we have Erica that we're going to summon on, and you see they did take out the mage and the healer, which is weird in my opinion. I don't know why. I don't know if that was a mistake or whatever, but that was like really short to have them, and like just in my opinion. But we are going to try this and see what happens because I do actually need her. So, you know, sure, that's fine. Why is it not going? So we did not get her. That's interesting. But nobody that we needed, which is fine. And like I said, I'm not going to use my currency. However, I do want to actually go ahead. Yeah, we actually want to do this because we want more dupes of this. Plus, even if I don't get it, I can just use the parts of the weapons that I break down and make other weapons and gear to limit break. This is a magic ring. A physical ring. Good. I need that. All right. So that is all I got for you guys in this video. Be legendary. See you guys soon. And go up to you on everything. And again, dev team, why the heck did you like 3 or 4 days for those banners? That doesn't make any sense. Why would you do that? Catch you guys later. Thank you, Legends, for getting to the end of the video. We do 3 to 4 videos every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be first in notification squad. I love everybody who stops by, and I will see you next video. Peace.